Yeah, we're doing it. We're playing Monster Hunter Frontier. I totally figured out how. Just need to get YouTube chat flowing really quickly. Bing bada boom, it's going. YouTube chat. Fuck, YouTube chat. There we go. No, it's being stupid. Okay. Ow. Here we go. I got it working now. Had to create a new doc because it wouldn't work. Yes. Oh, by the way, this is using PlayStation controllers. This is using PlayStation controls. So B is confirmed. That needs to be toned down. I'm gonna tone that down to -14. Okay, we're good. You do one Discord post really quickly. One minute.
Yes? Oh, there. Fine.
Post. And post. And yes, there's another one. This is literally just copy and paste right now. Post. Both of you settle. Okay, so we're going for my favorite one, which is that. That face reminds me of Meg. Anime hero. Got a bun. We got a little hat. That's just a ribbon. I feel like someone put that there intentionally. I'm gonna keep it. Why am I doing this? You automatically know exactly what I'm doing. Because it's just there. Yes, I made a Neon Genesis Ava Gatling character. Hey, Nathan. Doing good. Today is a... As you can tell, today is a day where it's that moment of I am, like, I'm kind of happy I got it working. By the way, this game is technically based on DOS. But it does not have the issues of DOS. It was, I think, updated all the way to 2019? Because I think the only thing it's missing is Insect Glaive. I'm doing good. As you can tell, not everything is translated. We can do bowgun. Yes, there's Tonfa and Magnet Spike, the two weapons I want in mainline games. Because, oh, look what they're adding. They're adding where you can play as Akuma. Just give us Tonfa. I know, Capcom, you hate this game. I know, Capcom, you hate everything about this game except Espinas. But give us Tonfa. We don't need Akuma. Like, seriously, they're adding Akuma to Wilds in the next crossover event. Oh, they love... okay, they love Street Fighter for one reason. It is their second most money-making franchise they have. Actually, wait, no, it goes in order in terms of how much money they make. It goes Street Fighter, Monster Hunter, Resident Evil, Devil May Cry. Sometimes Resident Evil and Devil May Cry swap places. But in most cases, they don't. Why don't they? Why don't they? It's because Resident Evil is basically just the new Silent Hill. Dragon's Dogma did so poorly in sales. It took them, I think they're making something new in the series of Dragon's Dogma, but it took them 12 years to do so. It took them 12 years to do anything with Dragon's Dogma. It took them 15 with specifically Okami. And it took them 20 years to make a new Onimusha game within the mainline Onimusha series. I love these characters. Okay, can we get character designs like this in the actual mainline games, where it's not just Fantasy Explorer number 1, Fantasy Explorer number 2, where the only thing that separate them is their names? Can we get, like, the weird designs, like this? I love this design, automatically. Hey! Raka the Baka? I was gonna read that as a demon from SMT. I was going to read your name as a demon from SMT, then my brain went, no, that's not what it says. Yeah, that's the thing. It has personality, and I love it. Do I have any ammo on me besides normal? I don't think I do. Let's go to general store really quickly. Stock up on antidotes. I don't need cool drink. I don't need any of that. I need... Okay, that's exclusive. I get it. I'm not using any of that. I'm technically using a bowgun. I did some testing last night just to make sure everything worked, and I had controls set up how I wanted them. Controls are set up how I wanted them. By the way, Krag ammo is just explosive ammo. Dang, I love this. How's everybody doing tonight? I love this game's personality. It looks so good. Makes me want to play. It reminds me of Monster Hunter 4U. In kind of like the aesthetic, where each character kind of felt like they belonged in a circus. And through that, they each had their own unique personality. This is a 1-star Monoblos. 1-star Monoblos, everybody. Oh, no. 3-star Monoblos, Hunter rank 1. Yeah. Welcome to the world. Nathan, you're gonna be in for a shocker. Hunter rank 2, I believe they start throwing Alatreon at you. I gotta close my window really quickly. Actually, the controls in this one play more like Portable Third. I'm gonna be honest. It plays more like Portable Third than anything. Okay, because I knew they started throwing some major threats at you at Hunter rank 2. So it's no Alatreon, but I know it's something terrifying. Daimyo. I love these beasts. Plesioth. Super dimensional multi-hip check. Vespoid in one quest? Okay. Main objective, 40 Vespoid. That doesn't seem fun. In all honesty, man, Nathan, this game I'm probably not gonna suffer because this game, in my testing, I pretty much loved it. They're throwing some middle Monster Hunter Freedom monsters. Star. Yeah, they are. I am on Rain. I am on Rain in the most populated novice, in the most populated novice one right now. I want revenge against a Velocitron. Some of the monsters, Justin, I'm pretty sure do make G rank, make the early Monster Hunter G ranks look like child's play. Because when I showed the footage of, I think it's pronounced Dosu or Dysuphoria, however you say it, I don't know. That dragon legitimately makes me go, I want it, but I also am very, very painful in just thinking about it. Yeah, Velocidrome's easy. HR5 is usually when I would expect difficulty spikes. I am out of coffee and I am sad. I got water. I got water. Oh, I mainly drink coffee and hot liquids because the hot liquids help with my throat. Go down easier. Anyone here with any joint issues or anything like swelling with inflammation, stuff like that, you automatically know what I mean. Okay, so weapons in this game have 4 different styles you can pick from. Each style determines the type of attack pattern attacks you will have. Some attacks from Wild is actually based on what's known as extreme style in this game. You could think of it like that. You could think of it like the combat styles from G rank. Not from G rank, from GU. Like GU, but less thematic, yeah. Okay. To anyone watching, I'd love to play Generations Ultimate, but I don't have a Switch. And Uzu is not an emulator that I can get working. It's not more or less what are my specs, it's more so the thing doesn't like my computer and crashes. I'm pretty sure it just doesn't like AMD to a degree. I will have to look at the other ones, but if I can get it working, I will play Generations Ultimate. Hi. Oh, hi, Velocipray. Citra's dead. Citra went away. It's now replaced with, I think it's Azim, or I can't pronounce it. Never have been able to. But Citra is basically gone. It got shut down by Nintendo, or because of a thing. Yeah, it was forked, and that fork sadly is not the funnest. I used one of the forks for SMT, and it's pretty annoying to get working. Just trying to get the DLC for SMT4 to get to activate it was a bit of a hassle. God dang it. Yeah. It works well for just standard games, but once you want to try to do DLC, it becomes rather annoying. That's not the direction I want to go. Nope. Yeah, Azahar. Brain didn't work for a minute. Wrong button. I tried to fire when it tried to reload when fire is different button. Moss swine. It's not. Yeah, it's not that. It's too hard, Justin. It's... Some people don't like dealing with the half English, half Japanese stuff, which I can understand. Also, old bowgun feels like I'm playing Time Crisis. Who here remembers Time Crisis? If you do, you are automatically good. Just learn Japanese, sir. Sir, do you have fun learning Japanese? Is kind of difficult at times. Have fun learning 3 different languages in one language. I'd like to see more of the English translated. I'd like to see more of the Japanese translated. But for what it is, the game works. Of course you'd like the dual blades, Postal. So making like 5 languages? I mean, it's one spoken language. Japanese is one spoken language. with 3 written languages. That's the part that's the part that's hard about it. Because you can have one word that technically is said the same, but is spelled entirely different. Two of the 3 are incredibly simple, and then I think the third one has 40,000 characters, if I remember correctly. I could be confusing it with a Chinese dialect. I don't remember. Because I know one of the languages within the Japanese written structure comes from Chinese. It's like 2,100 kanji. Okay. Okay, yeah, then it's the weird Chinese dialect that uses the one that has way too many written. Velociplury, stop it! Velociplury, stop it! Hold up, I thought Monster Hunter XX and Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate were the same game. Did Japan get a different version than the United States? Because if so, I need someone to explain what is the difference between Monster Hunter X, Monster Hunter Generations, Monster Hunter XX, and Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate. Because I thought they were just different names for different areas. Okay. If it's the console, then that makes some sense. Also, why it's the congas. Nope. You're not doing that. Being hunted by multiple monsters right now. These conga are really annoying. Dang it. Need to reload. Come on. And then I would assume XX is the Japanese version? Is there a translation patch? Someone who is able to go into the Discord, i.e. over the age of 18, please post that for me. Or send it to me via DM. Because I'm gonna need that. That was not the button I wanted. Where did it go? Did it go to area 9 or 8? I think it went to 9. I know. I think I might... there. No, it went to area 8. Okay, it either went to area 7, 8, or 2. Or I could be entirely wrong and it went somewhere else. I didn't bring a paintball. That's my fault. I didn't bring a paintball. Is there a style, is there a fighting style such as like the Earth? Please do. I'm gonna need it. Ah! I need to reload. Is there one for bowgun where it's not really focused on zooming in and stuff like that, or are all of them based around being zoomed in and stuff like that? Ah. I saw it. I get it. They're in the lawn. Can you settle? People are mowing the lawn right now. There is... Okay, there is one. Oh, hi! Hi, Velocidrome. I'm getting down here. It's you. You're gonna steal my things. Knew it. Can you stop stealing my things? Hello, Sozin. Also, thank you for the follow. Okay, so it's 3 shots for that. Nope. That was death if I stayed there. Where'd it go? It ran back that way. Okay. Could you stop going back where these cats are? They steal my things. You stop. Revenge. Revenge is needed. I swear these cats are getting it on my... They have stolen too much of my things. Yeah, I'm focusing on game really quickly because I've already lost too many items because of those cats. Nope. I want to find a melee weapon I like, but the melee weapon I want to try, I don't have access to yet. I want to do Switch Axe, but as far as I know, you can't access any of the post second gen weapons for like a while. Even though I know when I know they were added to the game. Oh, wild? Hey, how dare you? How dare you make a bad joke? That's my job. Hey, Mayasumi. Welcome to the channel. Yeah, it ran this way. I'm genuinely just trying to get used to the combat right now, which is why this is taking forever. Listen, I mean, yes, the Velocidrum music is good. I wouldn't put it up there with, like, SMT level of music, but it is good. Oh, it does. I currently have it set to the control scheme of the portable games, which is Freedom, Freedom Unite, and Portable Third. So, like, the PSP games. The Velocipede kicked the Velocidrum in the face. This is my first time really playing this game. I've seen bits and pieces of its content, but this is actually playing it for the first time, and I like it. Gabora Dior. Not entirely, but the name looks familiar. Not the button I wanted. You can have pets. You can have actual combat birds in this game, which I love. The reason I enjoy this game particularly, even though I have some issues with Monster Hunter 1st through 3rd gen, is mainly the combat. This game fixed a lot of my issues I had with the combat. And that's why I can really enjoy it. Where even in 2nd gen, like with Monster Hunter Unite, combat was still really broken in my mind. And that mainly had to do with really bad hitboxes. I love this song. Fun fact, this is the follow alert sound. This is the actual audio that I used for it. I specifically wanted the Frontier version. Thank you for the follow, am I assuming? It is from Monster Hunter 2. The Frontier version just has better encoding. It has better encoding and therefore sounds clearer. No, that's... I killed Nagakuga. Nagakuga, man. I love Nagakuga. I just love Nagakuga even just from Worlds alone. The design in my mind is amazing. Yes, Raging, Ferocious Rajang is a fun monster, Nathan. So many people in one spot. So many people in one spot. Gonna change my weapon to a melee weapon. What's next? Combat fish? I mean, theoretically, Henry, I mean, if they brought back water combat, we could have combat fish if they brought back water combat. Therefore, we would have combat cats, combat birds, combat dogs, and combat fish if they did. I am on rain. Ah. What is the most basic weapon besides sword and shield, which I know, the most beginner friendly for this game out of the non-G rank weapons? Greatsword. Had a feeling someone would say greatsword. That or hammer. True. Okay, there's no level to the gauge with second gen, so it's just Spirit Slash is what it's for. Okay. I know a lot of people love Sword and Shield. Like I have been jokingly called I have jokingly been called by one person in a friend's stream chat basic because I love the weapon and he just can't stand Sword and Shield. And the only reason I had Sword and Shield was for one reason and one reason only. It was because I was fighting specifically Arc-Tempered Ray Dao, and I needed a shield to block its lightning attacks. If I didn't, I would have gone right back to Bug Stick. Take items, fill my potions up. Trying to catch up on chat really quickly. Okay, caught up. Enough. Okay. Sword and Shield can be a little too easy. It can. The hardest part about Sword and Shield is learning to block, really, in my mind. Man, guys, over on Twitch, you know a lot about Frontier. I have a feeling all of you have been playing Frontier for a while. Feeling you've been playing this for a good bit of time. It's not blocking Frontier. It's purely a dodging weapon. I could say that about early Sword and Shield in general. Also, I'm just saying this now. I love that beetle armor. You can't see me pointing to it, but the beetle armor on the far right. I love. Be safe, Nathan. Yes, yes, I know about the monster called Unknown. I want it back. I want it in the series. I want it in a mainline game because it would work so well as like a Guardian prototype monster to how they made Zoshia. But that's just me. There are two. There is the rat. I believe there's the rat. There's the Wrath version, and then there's the then there's another. But the Wrath version has two different variants, and then yes, you also make the one of Miru. If not Myru, which yeah, it'd be Myru which would be Myru. I also still hate the name Raro. Gonna be honest. The name Raro is really bad. Not that good of a name. The thing the thing that I like about the fact that, like, example, Susan, the thing about Rain cutting off the harder parts is, I think it's a good introduction to stuff, at least on that standpoint, for one reason. Because it mainly is going to fix the issue of the hyper intensive grind that comes with Japanese/Korean MMOs. Ah, it's pronounced me. Okay. Instead of dragon dot. Henry? You win the joke of the day with, instead of Dragon's Dogma, can we have Dragon's Deshugama? You win with the quote, Dragon's Deshugama. Jump from freedom to frontier. I mean, yes, Link. Yes, Link, I did jump from freedom to frontier. I jumped from pain and suffering to objective fun. Let me go grab the stuff that they stole. They took my things. I'm so sad. Do I want any flash bombs? Yeah, I want some flash bombs. Let's get the mic. Let's get the equipment. Again, Henry, I still question how you even found that. But then again, I kind of don't do much on the internet besides Monster Hunter, God Eater, and Shin Megami Tensei, and then watch random YouTube videos. So be fair, heck if I know how things are found these days. I am surprised. Okay, I'm surprised that .dat got through because it registered as a link, but then it's like it's probably not a link. I find that absolutely hilarious. It's like Twitch wants to see it as a link, but they know it's not a link. I did play Frontier about 2 years ago. I couldn't find any quest markers that was heard all about having a horrible sense of direction. Yeah, I can see that happening. I can see that happening. As far as I know, the collab for Attack on Titan, wasn't that Rise? Oh, I just got charged. Oh, Generations Ultimate. Okay. I thought it was for Rise. Be fair, GU did do a lot of collaborations. I kind of wish they brought back the collab for Full Metal Alchemist where you fought an Alphonse Monoblos. Anyone remember that? Because I remember seeing that. And my brain just went, I want that. Because fighting an Alphonse Monoblos is absolutely hilarious. Just the face. Yeah, they replaced the head of the Monoblos with the helmet of Alphonse. It's that moment of, this looks so wrong, but looks so right. Hi. Your feet have better hitboxes than most things. What hit me? I'm confused on that one. Does its tusks have passive hitboxes? Just gotta observe the monster for a hot minute. Okay. Oh, the Velociprey. Okay. I'm being pushed out of that area so much, it's kind of funny. I'm gonna gather the honey. A lot of monsters from this game should have been in, like, Rise, World, Wild. Should have been in a lot of them. But as far as we only have Espinass. I think it, I say Espinass, but that's just me. I'm probably adding a letter. Without thinking. I'm most likely adding a letter. But the reason we got that one, presumably just goes down to the fact that that monster was supposed to be in Gen 1 with, like, the first game, but it was never added. Try Freedom start tomorrow. Freedom is not tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be not Generations Ultimate. It is going to be 4th Ultimate. Espinass, as far as I remember, down to, like, the original artwork that was given for it, was meant to be a hyper brute of a monster. Like, as far as I know, it actually counts as a brute wyvern. It's either a fanged wyvern or a brute wyvern. I would need to pull up the website, its classification to remember if it's one of the two. Okay, then it would have been fanged. Oh, flying. That's weird. That is weird because it was in the concept art meant to be closer to that of what we now have as a brute. That is weird. But I guess that makes sense to call it that, because I don't think fanged wyvern existed even back then as well. Was only Zinogre until World. Okay, that is dumb. But yeah, that's like, but yeah, the original, but back to what I was saying. Original concept art, it was very much implied that he was supposed to be hyper aggressive as a monster. Then moved him as flying. That probably could be it. Justin, that probably could be it. You need a return of snake wyverns. I mean, snake wyverns would be neat. But it's kind of hard to do snake wyverns when we have leviathans at this point. Hermitor, stop chasing me! The Hermitor keep chasing me. I can't even sharpen because of them. You see the whole stream. Well, it's gonna be a fun night then. I can actually say today is the most amount of people I've probably ever had in stream. So thank you everyone, for one, and two, I hope you all enjoy today. I hope you do. I was not expecting this many people for what is supposed to be basically a dead MMO. Ow. Well, Nathan, clearly you can see I'm being charged to death by a boar. And it's not like credit card charges, it's just physical charges. He is sadly committing ornicular assault. I'm not sorry for that one. He is committing ornicular assault. Okay. There we go. Yeah, that's all of them. Woo! I like this design. I actually really do. You can buy more storage? You can buy more? There's actual, like, home upgrades you can get? There's home upgrades? Okay, this sounds weird, but, like... So, when I'm not playing a game to record for footage, I might just play Monster Hunter Frontier. I'm gonna be honest, because, this game appeals to me, and I don't know why. It does what I wanted in it does what I wanted in an MMO for the longest time. I don't get it. Duck. Yes, the duck jumps out of the box. I play with controller. Link, you might be correct. You might be correct. Like, out of the franchise, Frontier probably is going to be one of my favorites. Now, am I going to say it? Is it going to be the best Monster Hunter out of the entire franchise? No, there is no best Monster Hunter. That is in language. Dang it, can't understand that one. It belongs to Monster Hunter Explorer. I mean, that is an odd answer, man. That's an odd answer. That's an answer I didn't expect. Yes, there's that. Yeah, that's the thing. There's not a best Monster Hunter, but there's a favorite Monster Hunter, because as I see it with Monster Hunter, with how many games there are per generation at this point, because for the first 3 you had 9 games total. That's just 3 generations of games. Each of them have 3 games each. Some of them weren't stateside, some of them weren't. Some of them were specific into specific countries, type of thing. But there's a lot of them. Then you have 4th generation having 4 of them. Then you also have Frontier and the amount of iterations Frontier got, and so many other things. So, like, that's a good way to put it. There's not a best one, but there's a favorite. Activate your bento. My brain instantly seeing that went to the anime called Bento. And if anyone ever has seen Bento, it is absolutely worth watching. It is absolutely worth watching, and it is borderline hilarious. I assumed I assumed that. But only Azure Rathalos. No, not more Azure Rathalos. Wait until Zenith Rathalos. Rathalos, man. It's like, I have no way to describe it besides I am not bad at fighting it, but it always gets cheap shots off on me. It always lands those cheap shots. Monster Hunter with only Fatalis. I'm pretty sure that would be some crazy people's dream. I'm gonna look at armor really quickly. That Vespid. Those things in like The Vespoids on the Vespoids in general are the bane of my existence in Wild right now. I'm just trying to get the armor for it. It requires so many of an. It requires so much stuff from them. My favorite armor, like starting armor. I'd love like an actual like large monster that's just a queen Vespoid. It'd be funny. It'd be like fighting a giant queen bee. I did not collect the free Rathalos armor. Are you... They did Fate Stay Night collaborations? Excuse me? My brain, when I read that, it's like, why do I see Fate Stay Night multiple times? And then and then it's just like, wait a minute. Wait, what? I think Sacred Racing would be fun. Basil Geese Racing. Basil Geese Racing, man. Can we not have Basil Geese? Basil Geese is not fun. I understand why people like Basil Geese. Battlestrix Racing. Okay. Only if it's called Valstrax Racing Extreme Speed Edition. How would you race with Sora Magdaros? It's a walking mountain! Genuine question, Henry! How would you race with Sora Magdaros? Yeah, it'd be the slowest race ever! Is it Gacha Kieran? As in, like, a Kieran that runs the gacha shop? Or a Kieran that literally throws out abilities like it's running a gacha game? That rewards gacha coins. Okay. And a gacha outfit. I'm thinking I wouldn't put it past them to do that. Imagine Lao Shanglong versus Ramagdaros. I mean, okay. I would kind of want to see a Lao Shanglong versus Zor Magdaros turf war. But would we be able to actually see it with how high those two stand? Monster Racer 2. Someone needs to give Capcom the idea of a Monster Hunter racing spinoff. Monster Racer 2 Ultimate. Someone needs to do it. No. I am not. I wanna experience the game as natural as I can, basically. Now, if I had people, if people wanted to join in, feel free to join in. But if no NPCs, really, that's how it's supposed to be? Huh. Interesting. I mean, that would make sense for an MMO. It's Nathan, it's literally given to you. I apologize if you can hear the mower outside. The lawn needs to be mowed. Yon Kutku, I've come for my revenge. I have come to Kutku your legs off. Wrong direction. Is the game not audible on stream? If I have to adjust it, if I have to adjust it, I can. Okay. Okay, the lawnmower. That's just, I wanted to know that. Tell me I make bad jokes. Yo, I am the master of bad jokes. That's the difference. I make my friends who are literal dads groan in terms of bad jokes. I make their dad jokes into dad bad jokes. I was gonna say bad dad jokes, but then that doesn't make sense. When I was doing Wilds with a friend, I put on the Arkveld boots because I wanted to make my character look all fancy, and immediately he said, "Oh, you look cool," and it's like, "I got the boots with the fur," and his immediate response was, "Okay, that's stream." It's like, just out of pure frustration at me. Fading slash. None, the light bulb's working as intended. I mean, yes. How do you parry with... in this game? I would think it's not fading slash. Ah, it's only extreme style. I gotta heal really quickly. Okay. It flies into the air and it runs away like a chicken. It runs away like a chicken. A scaredy chicken. That's gonna be turned into Kentucky Fried Kutku. Walked in. I mean, I still see some of the bad hitboxes, but they're not that bad. Compared to, like, Freedom, where Kutku legitimately has hitboxes that extend past his own model. Because, yeah, that's the main reason I put Freedom down for streaming purposes. Because Kutku's hitboxes in Freedom legitimately made me have a conniption fit. I gotta sharpen really quickly. Herbivore, whatever, what? The crab comes in attacks. It ran off again. Okay. I did hear that Freedom Unite did fix some of the hitbox issues. Did it fix all of them? No. After that night, I went and looked into a lot of the hitboxes for the older Monster Hunter. I realized some of these, they're passable. Actually, really good. And then I went in, and then some of them made me legitimately go, I want to break something with how they're designed. Like, they would make 2000, they were bad by even by 2006 standards. Type of bad. Yeah, Plesioth hip check is literally a giant square. That is bad by like 2002 standards. I'm gonna get kicked. Yeah, that lobster needed to die. Yeah, I'm healed. Ow. Okay. Plesioth, I get it. You like hitting things with your tail. Not Plesioth, Cutco. Yes, I just call this thing Plesioth. Heal up. Where is it flying off to? Okay, it's going that way. Eat a ration. Use normal potions. I think they could bring a shark monster, like a shark-themed monster, to Modern Monster Hunter. In like the design for like at least wilds, make it a sand shark. Like a shark that's just in the sand. It's an MMO. I expect to have to interact with people. I mean, yes, Jin Morin does count as that. So does Darren Morin. Please give me Jin Morin back. I want to fight Jin Morin in modern graphics where I can actually see all the detail. I want to see Jin Morin be all pretty. I see that tail hitbox is still really weird. Gonna fly off again. Yes, Cephadrome is a sand shark. But is it the coolest sand shark? No. The coolest sand shark is Jin Morin. Yeah, it's, also, yeah, Maya, like, you don't have to make it look, you don't have to put it in the water. That too. You could do like a Namael situation, where it's just, the thing becomes the water. Wait, then wouldn't it just be Zabuza? Wouldn't that just be Zabuza? When he uses when he uses what translates into English as shark transformation jutsu. Yankatku becomes water. I mean, yeah, its blood is now part of the water. Oh, it learned a skill. Your bird can learn skills. I have sadly not played Stray, but I would love to. I've just never really had the money to get Stray I've always had to either spend it on stuff for either A, stream purposes, or B, life. Charles, the smuggling cat. What are you smuggling? You smuggling catnip? Your hawk tool bird can learn elements depending on what you feed it. You win. You win that one. talk to a bird. I would have never thought of that one. Hey, Leah. How you doing? Doing good. I've officially found my favorite Monster Hunter game. And it's from like the 3rd generation Monster Hunter, which just 2nd generation Monster Hunter, which is absolutely hilarious. I want to try out Dual Blades. Upgrade. I have not found bone piles. Oh. Okay. So they call it Miracle Blade for the Kutku stuff. Restock on my items really quickly. Take me home to the potion store. Give me all the megas. I'm gonna make a bento. Make some food. By 10. Since then, I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Tonfas are a pretty cool weapon. Oh no, the fear of long words! So afraid. Actually, I'm surprised. I'm actually kind of happy to see that very long word in this chat. Long-winded words. They're my specialty. Yeah, I would think people wouldn't have a lot of fun knowing that they have to restart. Because of the server shutting down. Especially if, like, say you have a lot of stuff. Say you had a lot of stuff that you wanted to keep. I could definitely see that making someone really angry. Because I know that did occur to some people who for example, played Terra. Because to some people's surprise, there are private servers of Terra. At least there were. I don't know if there still are. But people got really mad when they had to restart. Yeah, I have to specify has or had. I don't remember if they got shut down or not. Because where Terra is located, technically running a private server of it is very illegal. Because last I checked, Terra was located within Asia, specifically Korea. And running private servers in Korea, if you didn't buy, specify this, if you didn't buy the rights to that stuff, you're in trouble. And a lot of the private servers were ran out of Korea. Why? Because you had a lot of Koreans playing with Westerners because English is kind of a shared language in South Korea. I don't think so. As far as I know, the entirety of Terra is gone. Which is sad, but when you also realize the history of what happened to that game, you realize the company that bought it, I think it was NetEase, kinda killed it. It was either Nexon or NetEase, and they more or less murdered the game to make a quick profit. Which, hey, cool, you can do, but you're not going to maintain a product after it. Let's go this way. The Conga is here. The Conga Lala is to fade and die by my hands. Yep. I saw that on the command list. How do you do L3 in circle? Game, that's physically not possible. You have to claw grip, and in that claw grip, you have to press down. That's not really physically comfortable. That input says L3 circle. I am so confused at what it means by that. You need a blood sacrifice. That's the answer. And flash bomb. Oh my eyes, that hurt me. The Conga Lala went into the air. Deodorant. Now we spell minty fresh. Oh, it's a bump pile. Nope, it's not. That's eggs. Mystery bone. Mystery bone. Deodorant powder bomb. Yes, how people put deodorant on is they just take a small, like, circular thing in their hand, throw it on the ground. Deodorant. Same thing for perfume. Don't actually do that. That's a real thing, by the way. There is such thing as a perfume bomb. It is horrifically terrifying to use on someone because they don't know what happened. It is one of the meanest things you can do to someone. It's worse than glitter. Because glitter, you can at least get off your clothes. A perfume bomb, you are just... It's stuck on you. It is stuck on you for you don't know how long. Yes, it is worse than glitter. The reason a perfume bomb is worse than glitter is because what it does is it soaks into your clothes. It gets on your skin. It gets everywhere. And because it's a liquid, that liquid evaporates, leaving behind the oils that make perfume, Leah. Glitter, you can at least wipe away. And it doesn't leave a smell. The moment you let perfume dry, it's stuck there for like, I don't know how long, because some perfumes last a certain amount, last longer than others. You can say the same thing about, like, cologne as well. It's the same thing. Basically, any liquid that uses water, and alcohol as its base, and then the alcohol is what leaves behind the scent, is the bad part about it. That is your daily chemistry lesson. That is your daily chemistry lesson. Come back next week for your daily environmental science lesson about rocks. And why the best rock in existence is known as slate. Where would that be? Okay. I didn't see that as an option. I've been playing so many games lately where I have to do everything manually. My brain's like, oh, time to do things manually. That's my brain right now. It's been like, well, you have to do everything. You have to do everything manually. It's just like, it happens when you play so many old games and that don't have quality of life options like that. It's even worse when you're playing like old Shin Megami Tensei games, because before, if no one knows, before Shin Megami Tensei 5, a lot of the things that were automated with like sorting abilities and stuff like that, you had to do one by one. And it was even worse in like Strange Journey, because Strange Journey, you had to figure out, okay, how am I doing this? What you had to quite literally route an entire playthrough without knowing the entire playthrough, because you only had X amount of a resource to give your allies to summon allies with specific abilities. I've been playing these games for like a good few weeks lately. Congrats to those people who could play Maple Story. I mean, yeah. Congrats to the people who could play L Sword as well. The fabric price in my wallet hurts. Yeah. Fabric prices are going a little stupid. I'll be honest with you. They are. They are going really stupid. I don't think they're at the point where they're like the cost of metal yet, but I hope they don't get to that cost for you. Because I remember having to order just 3 bars of 5160. Not 5160. Spring steel. I forget what it was. But I ordered 3 bars of spring steel. Cost me nearly $100. Those bars were only 3 feet each. Cost me a little over $120. If I remember correctly. I still have 2 of those bars, by the way. It's just... It's expensive. Horribly expensive. One of them was used for... One of them has a project on it. I've just never separated from it. Still there. Still there. And then the other 2 are unused. The other 2 I have, I'm probably going to turn into a spear. One of them is going to be turned into a spear. Once I have my forge up and running, I'm turning it into a spear. Like, undoubtedly I am. I'm going to use it for the spearhead, and then I'm probably going to try to find a decent-sized chunk of ironwood to use as the spear, to use as the haft for it. The puppy... The golden doodle puppy is looking at me like you're not paying enough attention to me. She's giving me the side eye. She's giving me the side eye like you're not paying enough attention to me. So I'm just going to look at you meanly. I swear, the dog acts like my mother so much. But yeah, also, the reason why I'm not doing more Frontier tomorrow is because I need the footage for a video. I said what the video is, in the one where I talk about the entirely unplanned video that came out earlier about me just talking about the $80 video, the people trying to push for $80 video games. Because, yeah, that's still going on. But I need the footage from 4th gen to actually finish it out. So it's just like, yay, it's taking forever. Gypsros, your head is gigantic. Your head literally throws people around. Okay. Okay. Heal up. Because Gypsros is Gypsros and gonna do Gypsros things. Okay, guess we're going back this way. Is it gonna land? Or is it just gonna keep flying around? Really, Gypsaros? Where are you? Where are you? Come on, land, please. Stop running! This thing is being really annoying. Tried telling it not to be not annoying. Pretty sure that wouldn't work. Okay, it's in its fake death state. They just took half of my health. They just took half of my health. Do 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 do. I said, give me a second. I need to clean it up. There's a bunch of gunk up by your eyes. I don't get auto mod at times. I don't get auto mod at times. I only have it there for like gratuitous. I only have it there for mainly to act as a filter for like swearing purposes. Because I try to be family friendly, but then it just does stupid stuff like that. I don't get auto mod. I'll be back in a second. I have to go take care of my dogs. Because they are currently trying to figure out how to murder me in my sleep. Okay. I am back. Hello, Carl. Okay. ain't bite once. I ain't Bill once. Yeah, that would be a very weird thing for it to go at. Okay. So we have Velociprey. We know we have okay, so we have Piscine stuff. Okay. So that's Piscine. That is Harmature. Pipes? We talk about pipes? Because if it's pipes, so are we breaking kneecaps? Whose kneecaps are we breaking? That is literally just bones. Enormous ham. Excuse me. Yeah, let's just like hit things with a chunk of ham. Okay, so that gives Twin Dagger, which is okay. That makes sense. Why they would do that? Or we have Hunting Dagger. Actually, first I'm going Hunting Dagger. Need iron ore. Okay, so that's the Diablos? Yeah, that's Diablos. That's giant herbivore bow. That is just a katana. Okay. That's not even like being like super fancy video game logic. Nope, that's just a katana. Rusty Claymore. That's a scythe. Excuse me? Oh, Yamasugami. I can hit things with a kendo sword. I'm surprised there is no reference. Actually, no, I'm not surprised that isn't here. I was gonna say, I'm surprised there's no reference to... Let's see if I can get the name correct. Not Tsukiyomi. It's the sword Susano uses. I can't remember. Brain no work. That's supposed to be Itachi. Excuse, those are just lightsabers! Those are just lightsabers! That's just Sabimaru! Hold on, isn't that just Kisuke's sword? I know that's a reference. I can't remember to what. These are just... That's literally just a hand. Some of these are just references. I'm being honest. Soul Edge. Okay. Dual chain swords. Why is I have a feeling that's a mistranslate. I have a feeling that is not correct. Destiny picks. It's a shovel and a pickaxe. It's a wrench and a hammer. Oh, some of these... That's just cooking knives. Those are just really big shuriken. Okay. Those are just maracas. Okay. ladle and a spatula. Ladle and a spatula. Some of these, man, make me go, I am so confused, but I love it. I love them. That is so fun. Hey, it's a Rathian. Okay. Does anyone know when you can swap styles from, like, Earth, Heaven, Storm, stuff like that? I know Extremes comes once you hit G rank. But if I can swap styles now, I'm going to try to. Not what I wanted. I wanted that. Most games I take really slow. It's not often I take games fast. Because when I do take games fast, it usually shows that I have way too much experience with them. Or it's just that, or it's that moment of, I just want to get this game done with, and I'm not enjoying it. If I'm taking a game slow, it means I'm having fun. Yes, I actively like looking through the game menus because I get to see funny looking weapons. Well, I'm poisoned. It's like, again, it's one of those things. Automod is being weird. It's not even on a high setting, that's the thing. It's just being dumb. Thank you, hunting horn. I still prefer the hunting horn from Rise. I'm gonna be honest, I do. I understand people don't like it, but I still see it as like you turned wind chimes into a weapon. And I love it. The game wouldn't let me move. Sad. Do the whetstone. Okay, follow after me, I guess. For some weird reason. Where's it running? It's running that way. Up I go into the great blue yonder, lost again. Son of a gun. Pass up. Can you settle? You bugs. What are the tiny little what are the tiny 12 squares at the bottom of my screen? I have no idea what those are for. Oh. So things like picks, nets, stuff like that. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm not taking the extra damage from poison. Poison can kill you in these games really easily. Okay. Yeah, I think genuinely the only time I take games really fast is if it's like a challenge run. Because there are some challenge runs I just don't want to do, so I take them excessively fast. Because I just don't want to touch them. Poison killed me instantly. Do 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 do. It's sitting in the doorway. It's sitting in the doorway. It's just gonna continue to sit there. I believe so. Come on. Get out of the doorway. It's dead. Only one death. Because poison in the early games was very lethal. Because poison is excessively lethal in these games. Okay, and we got additional cards. Item Defender. Neat. I lost some money. I lost a good bit of money because of the feint. That's an urgent quest. Oh. Oh, great. Oh, great. What is the banned weapon? As far as I know, they didn't add any other weapon classification into this game. Okay. Oh, hi, Mark. Oh, hi, Mark. This thing looks terrifying. This thing looks terrifying! Is this supposed to be like a predecessor to Gravios? Because this thing looks like it could be a predecessor to Gravios. Hello, Clarice. This thing looks... okay. This thing just looks cool. It just does. Yeah, Devil Joe would work. It looks like a hybrid between like a Devil Joe and a Gravios. It really does. I love it. I'm talking the dinosaur monster that has a blade for a tail. By the way, not big ball thing. I know I'm probably mispronouncing. I know I'm probably mispronouncing it. I am on rain. Ow! Dang it. I just started, so this is still HR1. Gonna sharpen up. Gonna use the first aid med. Pop off. Let it out of the doorway. Cure the poison that I contracted. It's still by the doorway. Got it. You gonna come out of the doorway? Okay, you used rollout. Are you gonna come out of the doorway now? Thank you. Well, there goes that's the airborne shenanigans. It's dead. I want to see what this thing's armor looks like. I need to somehow convince a friend to start playing this. Because he complains about not having enough money. He complains about not having enough money to get the new Monster Hunter. So I'm like, okay. You want to play the old MMO that you don't need to pay money for? See if I can convince him with that. And he'll have his old hunting horn as well. I don't know what that said, but I think it said hard work. Instructor? I understand nothing you're saying. Okay. Sonic bombs, flash bombs. Flash bomb. Actually, no. We need the pickaxes. Bug and nets. I need the paintball. Keep saying I unlocked something. I don't know what it means by that. Oh. See what I can do. Hello, Smithy. I have a fancy. Hey. I actually like how that looks. It's weak against dragon, but like... Do I care? I kind of do, because rank 2 is when they start throwing low positioned elder dragons in your face. It's just Chun-Li hair. That is a hat. That is a hat. That's some Cheshire Cat level of insanity right there. Moss swine mask. Shinobi mask, you say? Hold it, defense! Teostra horn, accommodation, Fang beast coin, star iron. That defense, man. That defense. Garuga. Okay. Why is the Garuga armor so good in this game? Every other ounce of Garuga. No, it's not Garuga. I'm thinking of the Kutku family. This looks like the Kutku family, the poison one. The one that is like purple and stuff. This looks like the purple Kutku armor. But it's just like, I wish I had this type of look in World, but that it did have. That, instead of the one it had. This would have looked so much better for a helmet. What is this one? That's Fatalis. So yeah, it's like, okay, it is Garuga. But yeah, I wish we had that type of look. That looks so good. You look like a jester. And then there's the Kirin. The box standard Kirin that everyone uses. Do not make... I'm not going to make the reference. Habaki. I couldn't resist. No one knows. This looks like the Arabaki from Shin Megami Tensei. That's why it's like, I can't resist it. There's so many cool looking armors. Okay. Let's see what rank 2 has to throw at me. Shall we take a look? Shall I be befuddled or confused? I don't know. Okay, Kazu. Lagonga. Brathlos. Okay. White Monoblos! Okay, they're going hard. Blue Yonkatku, purple Gypsaurus, green Plesioth, red Kazu, pink Rathian, Azure Rathalos, black Gravios, Black Diablos, Lao Shang Lung. They put a siege in here. Kirin, Kushala, Camellia, Lunestra... Yost... Hey, we're joking. Yeah, we got Elder Drags at a rank 2. Yeah, we got Elder Drags at a rank 2. What are the reward? Lao Shang Lung? Dude, I'm gonna have so much fun with this game. I'm gonna have so much fun. Oh, gonna have a lot of fun. Okay. I have not found a church recently that to go to. Plus I am kind of sickly, so going out in public is relatively hard on me. But yes, I am Christian. I am very much so. The easiest way to describe it is I am neither Catholic nor Protestant. I am just book is book, and I hold a stance that it is the job of those who follow Christ to find the word, of Christ. That is how that goes. That is partly the reason why I hold a large stance when it comes to understanding language, because there's a lot of mistranslation when it comes to what we currently have for scripture. Let's see, what can I do with my weapon? I expected pink number means on sale. What are the cuffs? That's like... Are these just like extra skills that you can have? New day, new dawn. Pineapples. You rent them? You don't? Okay. Now, where is your farm is my question. Where is the farm? Or is it... It's all in Japanese, I can't read it. Is there no farm? Yep, that gave me an error website. That gave me an error website. Oh, wow, this is... I wish this was all translated in English. I really hope that whenever, because I don't know how fast updates are for this, or if they're still updating it. But if they are, I really hope they do a lot more of their translations for this game. I'd love to know what the NPCs say. I would love to know what the NPCs say. High-speed whetstone. I love this. This game has so much, like, you can tell they put their heart and soul into this. It's so sad that this got... So sad this did not go to the West. I genuinely think if they tried to make another... If they tried to revive Frontier in concept, not Frontier as it is like in this game, but made an entirely new MMO, I think it would work. These are not translated. Oh my. $60. Shady feline hideout. Bounty board. Oh, this is how you can make money. Okay. Here's my question. Launch web browser. No longer functional. Love how all these links, it's like, oh yeah, these links are dead. These links are so dead. I don't even... These links are so dead, when one of them popped up, I don't get a browser 404. I get a net code. Like, I see the actual code that goes into building a website. That's how dead they are. That's the way to open up your room. You can pay your cat. Your cat can cook you food in your room. I'm like a kid in a candy store right now, if you can't tell. Okay, this is how you get to the garden. See you, Leah. Be safe. Oh. Yeah, that's gonna be stream. I have been going for a good bit of time. 1 second. What's outside? Is it anything that won't show up? Okay, then I will see it later. I'm going to hop off because I am getting tired and I need to do some stuff around the house. With that said, we're going to do a little bit of a raid. Actually, no, we're not going to do a little bit of a raid because no one I follow is online. So, yeah, no. Thank you everyone for coming. God bless, and I hope all of you be safe. This was the most, by the way, this was the most highest view count live stream I've done on YouTube because for some reason people love Frontier. Thank you. This was unexpected today. Now, with that said, later.